again, YouTube. Check that out, Paranoid and Spooky Tuning. That sounded badass. Oh no, he said a swear word, demonetized. Fuck it. The pick down for tapping. I made a spooky tuning with drop D. That's cool. I dig it. Now you take your drop D tuning and you add a more sinister sound to it. would it sound like if Ghost and Dio did a remake to 3 Days Grace, Never Too Late? My coat sleeves are getting in the way of the tapping. The buttons are hitting the strings. Let me just roll that up real quick. what that last note was? Like, ooh-wee. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Although, honestly, I don't think there is an excuse for me other than my Asperger's. Although, it's not an excuse. It's not. I was joking. It was a bad joke, but you're going to definitely want to keep an eye on this next batch of wands that I'm making, because it's going to be an extra fancy wand and this extra fancy wand in this next batch of wands. Watching it dry in the final stage, I'm like, oh, that is fucking sick, dude. I mean, it's still drying, but take a look at what I'm working on for my next batch of Etsy. My next batch of wands and Etsy is going to include this beautiful work of art. I took the quartz crystal that was purchased from the Wonder gift shop, and I've taken some copper from the hardware store. And the Mod Podge is still drying in sections. I'm not going to post it on Etsy until the whole batch is done, and of course when it's finished drying. Now when the Mod Podge dries, it dries clear and it makes it really shiny. Take a look at that. I wanted to go for a more natural look with this wand. Yeah, this thing turned out pretty boss. I am going to have to charge a prettier penny for this wand because it's taking longer to make, and because just, well, look at it. I mean, once it's done drying, you know, the whole thing's just going to be bad to ass. And you can already see it before it's done drying, you know. Yeah. Honestly, it's one I'd have for my own collection if I could, but it's not going to. Nope, this is going to be sold on Etsy with the next batch of wands. Yep. So one lucky fan's going to get their hands on a authentic KOBRAcraft handmade wand, quartz crystalled wand. Yeah. This is a scepter, of course. It's a little bit bigger than the handheld ones, but yeah. This will get the fans excited for the next batch of wands on Etsy. I mean, I did also put Mod Podge around the quartz crystal so that way it just seals better, you know. The Mod Podge that I use, it dries clear and shiny. It just adds a really nice touch to it, yeah. Now, this quartz crystal was purchased at the Wonder gift shop, and of course I had that awesome documentary that's coming out. You'll see me giving them some free advertisement, you know. But yeah, if you like the wands and the guitar playing, subscribe for more. When this thing's completely dried, I'll show you what it looks like. There's still spots where it's drying, but that wand is finished for the most part. I mean, when you're making a quartz crystalled magic wand to sell in your wand shop, you know, you gotta charge more for these because they're fancier. You know, they take longer to make, and there's a lot that goes into making them too. It's not just you glue a crystal in there. You know, it's more than that. You know, I use clear drying Gorilla Glue, so that way when you look down into it, it looks cleaner. You know, doesn't. And this is taking me roughly 5 to 6 days to make, give or take. Because, you know, it's just letting it dry and, you know. So you gotta charge more for this style of wand, yeah. Now, this other wand is actually mine. It broke in sat on my shelf for a good while, and I'm sitting there going, well, it needs to be fixed, so I fixed it. I gave it a nice leather handle, and then the quartz crystal is wrapped in copper and leather and a little bit of hemp string. Now, the quartz crystal that's in this wand was purchased at the Reptile Gardens in Nemo, South Dakota. This is about the first time I actually saw my favorite snake in a zoo. Like, I was mere inches from it, and it was kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this one's also drying. Once this is done drying, it's going to go back on my wand rack. And I got a couple of Ace Hardware gift cards, so I can easily replenish the copper wire I used. You know, and as far as my Etsy goes, I got to step up my wand making game a little bit, you know. There's a lot of people on Etsy who sell wands. I'm not the only one. And some of the stuff they produce is pretty cool looking. So, you know, sometimes you got to step above the competition. Now, with the one that I'm making for Etsy, you see that I have copper and leather wrapped in the handguard. And then you have the copper going around the crystal. It looks sharp, dude. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of little details that go into making something, and when you first saw it, it was just a stick, and then carve, whittle, do what you gotta do, you know. There's a secret to making these crystalled wands, and that's a company secret. But if you're vast in the knowledge of wand making, then you'll know how to put it in just right. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing, YouTube, shredding some guitar. Working on wands. There's still enough daylight outside. I think I might go for a quick bike ride. That sounds marvelous. We're not quarantined too badly. We're not even quarantined here in Casper at the moment because Wyoming has the lowest cases of COVID. So that's good. I wish I could say the same for the rest of us, though. But I thought I'd promote the new one of my newest wands for Etsy. I've been working on that for the last couple of days, just focusing solely on that. And then tomorrow, if the weather is permitting, I don't even give a fuck if the weather's permitting. Tomorrow I'm going to collect some more sticks. Just a couple more, so that way I can start another batch. I mean, really, it's just common sense. If you're sick, stay home. Making everyone stay home, even if they're not sick, well, it's just how things are, I guess. Now, Casper hasn't completely shut down. There are some things that are closed, but for the most part, people are getting by. I might food hack one of those subs for a YouTube video. I don't know, we'll see. Not particularly hungry at the moment, but well, anyways, YouTube, stay safe out there in this crazy bullshit. I go for a quick bike ride while there's still some daylight outside. I mean, I can ride my bike at night, that was no problem, but you know, it's just good to go out and get some exercise when you can. Plus, I was customizing my bike too. I did some cool shit to the handlebars. Which I might make a video on that. Yepers. Anyways, YouTube, thanks for watching me shred guitar and checking out what I got going on for the Etsy. The next batch of wands is probably going to sell just as quick as the last one. Especially with a lot of people getting excited for that crystalled wand. Like, yo, that thing looks sick, I want it. So, yep, got to start coming up with different ideas and, you know, working with that copper wire is surprisingly easy. The only thing about that is you want to unwrap it perfect the first time, otherwise you'll get it into a huge knot and it's a pain in the neck to untangle. The copper wire can be a pain in the neck to untangle if it gets into a knot, so when you unwrap it the first time, you want to make sure you do it right. But anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the guitar playing, and I'll catch you cool cobras on the next video.